Lucky Boys Podcast.
High IQ and EQ that we miss out on only because they don't have the resources. They grew up in a neighborhood that didn't really support them.
Yeah.
Man, we missed out on a lot of talent. I'll just tell you that right now. I grew up in that environment, and I will tell you that these were some of the smartest, most talented folks that just got dealt a really shitty hand. You know what I mean? These were like gems. These were diamonds. They really could have changed the world or make an impact for the better. And when you get into survival mode, you do things to survive.
Yeah.
And it's not pretty. And if you want to judge those folks, look at yourself now. If you lost your job, you've been laid off. I'm pretty sure you're thinking about survival, your survival and your families. Now imagine being a kid, right, and not having those resources, and you're having to grow up at a pace that you're not supposed to. You know, having to be an adult at 12 years old, taking care of siblings, taking care of your parents, you know, just doing what you need to do to survive, and not thinking about thriving. You know, when you're playing defense, you can't go on offense, and there's just so many. We live in the most, or at least we've been taught, we live in the richest country in the world, in the land of opportunity, and yet we have people in all these different cities and states that comes from all walk of life, every single color, and we can't even get them to a point where they can thrive. And we're doing our country and just as a human, just a huge disservice. You know, just so many people I just seen waste their lives, man. Whether they just became too old or they just never really refined their craft, and they never got to a point where they could share it with the world. But I know so many people, and I bet you guys do too, where if you grew up in a hood, you knew some people that were just incredibly talented, incredibly gifted, that just never had the right support. So that being said, if I ever make it, and I'm putting this on record, and I've been told you this since we were in college, I want us, you know, or myself, just I'm gonna hold myself accountable into doing my part into promoting that and helping people that are less fortunate but are incredibly gifted to give back to this world and do incredible things and share their talent. I'm all for that.